have had some very good discussions with Russia. I spoke with President Putin, and we're going to try and bring this to a close. It's something that you want and that he wants. We're going to have to negotiate a deal.
Well, it's about time!
We're trying to solve a problem. You don't have the cards. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. You don't have the cards. Having cards, right? You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
We can help Europe because Europe really helped. President Trump said that they made less support. They really gave a lot.
But they gave much less.
No.
Much less.
No. No.
Don't argue.
No.
They don't like each other. They do not like each other. This is not a love match. I've stopped wars. I've stopped many wars. People will tell you I stopped wars that nobody ever heard about.
Putin began this war. He has to pay all money for innovation. He has to pay. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yeah.
With respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come to the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media.
We're trying to solve a problem. You don't have the cards. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. You don't have the cards. Having cards, right? You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice hopes and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards. I've empowered you to be a tough guy. I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty. We're trying to solve a problem. You don't have the cards. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. You don't have the cards. Having cards, right? You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred. And I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with him either.
He hates us. He hates Ukrainians. He wants to destroy us.
You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough, but you're never going to get a deal that way. So you want me to say really terrible things about Putin and then say, hi, Vladimir, how are we doing on the deal? It doesn't work that way. They respect me. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. We're trying to solve a problem. You don't have the cards. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Yeah? This is going to be great television, I will say that.
Now listen, if you have not subscribed to a YouTube channel, do it right now. Do it today. And all you have to do is click the big red subscribe button on the YouTube channel.